definitely an important part of our team culture is just getting to know each of you, really building relationships. We really don't want to be somebody that's so removed that you don't really know who we are and how we can help. So definitely, feel free to reach out to us. Tia's amazing. She's like my technology girl. I am not, so don't ask me those kind of questions, but anything else, I'd be happy to answer. So hopefully tonight we can just give you the basics so we can get off to a great start. So my why in this business, I would say at this point, and it's going to change over time for you, but it's just important to know when you have those discouraging days in RNF, why is it that you do, why do you do this business? Why do you push through those more difficult days? And I think just seeing my paycheck grow over the course of the last 19 months, it's just kind of given me a vision for how that can really impact my family. I have 6 children right now with one on the way here in the next couple weeks. So 7 kiddos, and just I'm a nurse midwife, and life's busy, and I would absolutely love to be able to cut back at work and have my husband cut back to have a little more time freedom. So that's really why, my why at this point in my journey with RNF. So as you start trying to train and think about, sharing your passion for this business with other people, you'll want to start thinking about your why too. And initially it was just to pay for my products, and then it grows and grows and grows over time. So that's where I'm at today.
Okay, thanks, Jessie. And Jessie will hop back on and finish some of the training later. This is just going to be a quick hour, maybe 45 minutes, because we only have a Zoom for an hour. So I'm Tia Henson, and same thing with Jessie. I just got in for products, and then people started noticing my face, and then I knew I had a business on my hands. So I am lead of Team Spark. And I believe that it gave me my spark back, because I used to wear heavy, heavy foundation, covering up pores, just making it about 15 minutes to put on my face in the morning. And then after these products, I didn't have to do that. So the business gave me my spark back, and I think it did, the products did as well. So that's why it's called Team Spark. And it's something I needed for myself. The kiddos just kind of, you're a mom and you give, and all of a sudden you kind of forget who you are. So it's kind of got me back into who I was. So anyway, my why is actually I'm a sign language interpreter. Look at Nicole, I'm going to mute her. I'm a sign language interpreter for the United States government, and they own me from 7:30 to 4 every day. So they own me. So my goal is I've already quit my part-time job for extra income that I used to have, and it would take me away from my kids for 9 hours on Sunday once a month. So I ended up quitting that because RNF. I could have quit that probably a year ago, but I kept wanting to network with some people up in Blue Ash, Ohio. So now I am looking at part-time possibly as a government employee, which is huge. Nobody ever goes part-time there. You get rumors when you go part-time. So anyway, that's why I'm doing it, and I love the products. And when people say they love their skin, it just makes me feel wonderful, because I feel the same way when you love your skin. Okay, so the main thing I'm going to talk about today is doing your launch. So whenever you sign up as a consultant, a launch is a few things. You're inviting your friends and family to support you in your new endeavor and your new journey. You are inviting them to love their skin for the first time if they have tried tons of products like we all did. You're inviting them by phone, paper, social media. And what it is, it's a learning process for you too. So a lot of people are like, this is not a party company, and it's not. But a business launch is a training for you to either Jessie or myself or whoever your upline is, and we're a huge team together, and so we love to go and do these events together. Especially, I did 36 events last year, so I'm talking about it 36 times. I pretty much have it down. Jessie did the same, and so did Lacey and a few other people on our team. So going and doing it, I mean, it's just a well-oiled machine now. So the support, and that is great. And then you get to hear how the products. Now, we just learned through taking different courses, listening to Sunday night training calls, listening to other people our uplines, listening how they talk about products. So it's not like we went to a big training on how to talk about products. We learned from our upline, and that's you just copy the leaders and the way they do it and the way they say it. We're not dermatologists, so make sure you know where your solution tool is on your website, and I'll show you where it is. Anytime, that's jumping. So I'll show you where your solution tool is. But the way you talk about the products, the main thing is when you start using them, you're able to tell people about how they feel and what they've done for your skin. So if you haven't used any of the products in your kits yet, go ahead and use it. I started with Redefine, so you know how it feels. You know how the mask goes on. And it's not a cakey mask. It's not one that you can't move your face. It's, and it smells like a spa. So it's, you can take your own ideas of how you feel about the products and really talk to people about that, because people know when you're pulling it, out of your wherever, you're just trying to cite what everybody else says. So you can actually do your lashes. Oh, Lash Boost is so easy. Every night I swipe it on. It's coming from your heart. So if you use all the products, Unblemish, I get them down here, acne, so I use Unblemish down there. The sulfur wash, if I leave it on for a little, it smells like sulfur to me, but I love it. And as soon as I put it on, I love the smell. But if I leave it on for 5 minutes, I smell sulfur. I am very sensitive to smell, so that I can, tell people about that. The acne, the dual action, or the dual pump, you need to know that one is their aha moment. When those two mix together, it activates it. And that the Unblemish is all the way to the end of the chambers. That's why it's so powerful, because it's an active ingredient. So there's certain things that you need to know about each product that you can tell people that really stand out from other products. Okay. To set your goals is huge. So when I first started, I said, oh my goodness, I think I want to have 5 new preferred customers. I started in January of 16. I had 7 that month. You need to make sure you have your goals, and there is a great goal setting. I'm going to start sharing my screen now. And if you ever go into your website, there is a great, okay, let me hop on here real quick. Right here is the website. So your Pulse, when you log onto your Pulse, you go actually onto your own website, and you click check my Pulse. So you log into your own .com website, okay? Your .biz is for people to sign up for you under you as on your business, and your .com is your friend. You can find anything on your .com. And you check your Pulse. This is what you're paying $24.95 a month for, and it is so much information. The Biz Library, I'll show it to you one more time. It's right here. It's Biz Dev Library. They have really gone above for this. This used to be just really hard to find things. So all I did was went up here and I typed in goals. And all of these are really like your goals. Like level 5 is a goal. This monthly planner, if you want to go in and print this out, this is really great. Okay, let's see. It looks like it downloaded over here. So this is your org. Once you get teams, you have sales volume, what it was last month, what's your targets. I'm committed to devoting how many hours to my business. I'm going to invite these many people to an up-and-coming event. This has laid out what our uplines are doing to grow their business so well. So I'm going to follow up with these people in their auto ships. This second page is awesome. Your thoughts and ideas, things that you think, oh, this would be a great idea. I know that you're in your own business, you're your own CEO, so I know you have great ideas on how to grow your business. Incentives and challenges, the incentives that team Spark did, and then I'll tell you about the other teams in a minute. But your sales volume, your PSQV, your org, and then your preferred customers, write their names in here. So you'll know, and this is the month right here, so you'll say September. Whoops, I don't know what happened there. I'm drawing blue lines everywhere. Preferred customers here, and your team, and what their sales volume was. So this monthly planner is awesome. It really helps you kind of put it on paper, and once you put it on paper and it's out there, it's good to go. All right. Okay. Do I have any questions so far? Can anybody hear me?
Can you hear me, Tia?
Yes.
Just because the lingo gets so confusing about SB, QV, PSQV, that's something we talk about a lot, but we haven't really gone over that yet. So maybe we should start there on Pulse.
Okay.
Kind of explain what that is, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so what I did, I have not paid for Pulse yet. For some reason, it didn't go through. So this sales volume is $90 worth of products. I bought 2 multifunction eye creams. So you have to have 100 right here in your sales volume. Okay. So that, let me get rid of this over here. Okay. So this, I'm sure, I don't know what those blue lines are. So this would have to be $100 to be commissionable. So you buy $80 in product. I bought 90. And then your Pulse app, all this is right here, this Pulse app is $24.95. And that gives you 20 sales volume. So once my Pulse app goes through, that'll be 110. And it'll go green, meaning you're good to go. You can start earning money on all your sales. Over here, so far, and this is what the 4th of the month, I have sold PSQVs, which is personally sponsored qualifying volume. That is because we are in Australia, Canada, and US now. It's not $433 worth. It's a little bit less. So that probably is about $500 worth that I've sold in the 4 days. Now, you can click on yours, my estimated, oh look, if everybody goes through their auto ship, which is their replenishment, that's how many I'll have. And once you do that, you get into the green. So right now, I would just be making 10%. And then you always make, what do we say, Jessie? It's the difference between, I'll tell you what, it's hard to explain, so I'll just go stay for free. Thank you. I will tag you guys. I've got all your names that are on here. And I'll tag you on the post that explains it. Once you hit here, you get an extra 5% of everything you sell. And that makes you executive consultant. So becoming an executive consultant just means that you're really wanting to win a trip or be just the beginning of executive consultant. It's just meaning maybe I want to win a trip or win something. So that is what an executive consultant is. And then Jessie talked about your why, and then your back office, and this, whoops, sorry, on this page. This is your friend. Everything over here is wonderful. We're going to go through a little bit of that. Jessie, do you want to talk about, well, I just talked about the 100 and the 600. Winning a trip, and hitting 600 is just your first goal. So this is where I am right now. So maybe tomorrow, I have one order going through tomorrow. So I'll hit my goal tomorrow. Jessie, do you want to talk about the Fast Start program?
Absolutely. So the Fast Start program you guys might have heard about is an awesome opportunity. And that's why we really wanted to get you guys out of the gate strong early in the month. Because when you sign on to be an RNF consultant, that is your sign-on month. And the Fast Start program includes your sign-on month plus the next 2 full months in your business. So if you signed up in August, we're talking about August, September, October, until the end of October. If you become a level 2 consultant by your 2nd full month in the business, you actually get your kit money back. So what that means is that you have 2 partners joining you in business, and they each reach $600. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
It's too quiet. Okay. So, that sounds like a huge goal, but $600 is something we can typically get you at with the business launch. So if you have anybody that's either at your launch, which hopefully we'll get each of you scheduled for that within the next couple weeks, we'll get your launch off the ground. Or if you just run into a friend or family member that you think would be great at this business, go ahead and introduce them to that. And we can get them started quickly too, so that by the end of your 2nd month, you can be a level 2 consultant, and you would literally get a check in the mail for the amount of your kit that you bought, whether that be the $695, $995. The cool thing is you get an opportunity to also do it again the second 3 months. So by the end of I believe it's your 6th month in the business, if you are a level, would you scroll down for me a little bit, Tia? Level 3. By the 6th month, or it doesn't say on there?
It doesn't on this one.
Okay. I believe it's by your, is it the 4th or the
6th month? It's the
6th month. If you have 4 partners under you that are each reaching the 600 goal, then you get it back again. So you could feasibly get your kit money back twice, and that's on top of any other commissions you've made. So that's just an awesome way to kind of a great goal to have, and Tia did achieve that in her, early in her business. So that's a really, really cool program they have. They also have something if you know, once you're beyond that 6 months or even as you're just getting started, they have a program called Lead the Way. And that's just a really fun thing that Rodina Fields does just to kind of keep us motivated, keep us, you know, kind of excited about having different goals. So basically the way the Lead the Way program works is you're going to go to your My RNF Journey. Is that correct? Is that what that?
Yeah, it's right here on their pulse, and I'm showing it to them. Right, it's Lead the Way. It's on the left-hand side of the dashboard.
So you guys are going to want to put that on your to-do list to do this week. You're going to go to the Lead the Way off of your pulse, and that's going to take you to this website we're going to show you. And this is an opportunity for you to pick some prizes. And you can set goals, you can earn prizes. We'll kind of show you here some examples of your rewards you can get. But basically, you're going to earn rewards by both signing on consultants and having preferred customers, whether they be existing preferred customers or new preferred customers. So initially, for every 10 preferred customers that you have ordered that month, you get 1 mile. And then after you've hit your 10, for every additional 5, you get another mile. So for instance, if I have 20 preferred customers that month, I would get 1 mile for my first 10 and 2 miles for the next, 15, 20. That would be 3 miles. And then for every the first 2 consultants you sign up that month, you get 1 mile. And if you sign an additional consultant, you get another mile. So these add up pretty quickly. And then you have the opportunity to earn some of these cool prizes. So just something kind of in addition to earning great commission, loving, your business, just something else that they have for us. And the last one with like 60 miles is always a trip. So you can certainly earn some free trips with this.
I think they have it to Cancun this year.
Cancun, yeah. So that's 45 miles. So again, big goal, but very attainable.
And it starts over in January. So this one's for 5 months, and then usually it's every 6 months. So this year,
Tia, don't they get a free mile just by signing up for their rewards?
Yep, you go in and pick your goals is what it is. So you go to I'm going to show them on the screen. For some reason, it says we only have 3 minutes of this meeting. So if you guys want to sign back on, I don't know why it says just 3 minutes, but your goals are right here. Edit goals. And you just go in and you tell them how many new consultants you want in August, how many preferred customers. And then as you go, it'll show you what, if you get this to November, look, I've already got 15 and I've got this really great, beautiful necklace. And then by December, it looks like I'm getting the Alexa from Amazon. So, and I picked those. So that's the goals that you can set in there.
There's also an opportunity, the reason why you want to get into this quickly, and I think it was like month 4 before I even really looked at Lead the Way, but your first 2 full months in the business, you get double the rewards. So where I might just get 1 mile, you would get 2. So, definitely plug in, and, this is a great opportunity these first 2 months for you to really, kick butt and earn some cool stuff. So that is the Lead the Way.
Yep.
There's also just things along the way that you'll learn about trips and things like that, which are kind of, we don't want to overwhelm you with too much, but that's the fun thing about this business is that we have so many challenges going on throughout the month, and you'll start seeing those pop up on the team pages. So really watch your team pages, because before you know it, Lash Boost comes out Tuesday. And so I guarantee you there will be a challenge for every time you sell a Lash Boost, comment here, you'll get an entry, and then you'll win a prize. So, definitely stay tuned for all that fun stuff coming up this month.
Also, I was going to explain the website. So, like we said, you're not, you're not a dermatologist, but your website, these product specialists and the doctors have really gone above and beyond about the website. So, if you go in here and you want to know where Lash Boost is, it's right here in enhancements, because it's enhancing your lashes. You're going to find your microdermabrasion paste. Anything that's gray color, your serum, it's all under enhancements. Everything gray. Now, if you go in here and you're thinking, how am I going to explain what this is? What is Lash Boost? Well, they've done it for you. You click on it. You've got Lash Boost up. You literally can take your finger on your iPhone and just copy and paste, and you don't need to put the ounces. but copy and paste and send that to them with your results or another person on your team's results and go, this is it. If they want to know the ingredients, here's the ingredients, and they don't want to know how to use it, apply nightly along the upper lash line. So your own website is really great about you learning a bit about the product, and you can read it and study that, and you can probably just make it in your own words what Reverse does. So you're going to go into Reverse. Reverse has two. This is for dullness, discoloration, and uneven skin tone. It's got 2 tubes for the number 3. This is important because a lot of people want those really stubborn. Oh, okay, Jessica's raised her hand. The stubborn right here, that's called the lightning. That is very powerful. If they're going to do lightning, that is pretty strong. It's got hydroquinone in it, so it's really, really strong. So I just want to tell you guys that those 2 different reverses, but you can read them yourself. Okay, now let me figure out how to put Jessica's hand up here. Okay. Okay, Jessica, did you have a question? Did you want to type it?
Uh-oh.
She went mute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was my telephone. That's a horrible ringer.